So now I'm going to demonstrate how you integrate the Zotero library that you just created that I showed you in class, how you pulled in your articles and made sure that all the information was correct in the side panel where it shows all the components that you need for your references. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use those references. Now for this example, I'm going to use a different article than we found in class because I only have one of those. So we're going to write a paper about college weight gain, which I have quite a few references on that. And we're going to, let's see, I'd have to go to I don't want to mess around with clicking on different things because I'll lose this spot. You probably can't see it, but the overlay that shows what I'm doing recording here is blocking the tabs I need. So we're just going to pretend like this got centered. This isn't how you would normally do it, but I'll just shoot it over there. All right. So now we're going to write our article. And I'm just going to make up some things. In 2010, Richards, I can't do that. In 2010, nope, I'm going to do that. So, college weight gain is a topic that has been researched heavily. Now I'm going to put some references for that. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say add a citation. Oh, come on. I just set this up. Zotero is running. Come on. I guess I clicked out of it. Well, you have to have Zotero running. So now I've got Zotero running again. And you have to have it running or else it can't find your references. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize I had clicked out of that. Okay. So we've got Zotero running. All right. So you can't really see it very well. I'll drag it over for a minute. I'll have to put it back because I can only record on one screen. So here's my library. I showed you how to do that in class. And I have a lot of references on college weight gain. In fact, more than really I needed to write the paper I wrote, but this is the tab that I have on college weight gain, and you can see I have a lot of references there. So we're going to just choose a few. So I'm going to go up to citation, and I'm going to, since it doesn't really matter for this example which one I'm looking for, I'm just going to say college weight gain. And I'm going to have quite a few references. Normally I would be looking for a specific one that I had read, but in this case I'm just going to choose some. But I want more than one because I said it's heavily researched. So now I'm going to, I'm going to look for another one, add a citation. Well, we'll just pick one for this sentence, okay? I'm going to hit enter, and there it is. Now I'm going to, other researchers have examined the connection between living on campus and college weight gain. I'm not writing a serious paper right now. I'm just trying to show you how this works. So we go up to edit citation. Let's put in, I'm still just going to put in college weight gain because I don't have a particular one in mind right now. So let's pick this one. But we also want more than one. So we're going to go back and we're going to say, whoops, what happened? Oh, I know what happened. Let's try that one again. All right, so we're going to go up to here, and we're going, Okay, we're going to look for college weight gain. We're going to pick, also noticing this author here, Gal, so I'm going to do that one next. So we'll do that same one. Then we're going to say Gal. Okay, we're going to pick that one. And then I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to put both of those. This is a common finding. Now I'm going to do it again. Again, I would be looking for a specific article normally, but I'm not right now. So let's pick this one. And I could, I could also put, I could add some more, but we won't. We'll just put that one because I don't know the names of them offhand without looking. Well, actually, I can find one. How about we could put, let's see which one I want to put. Monroe. So I know there's one called Monroe, so I can add another one. Zotero is very helpful. Okay, so now we're going to add, I'm going to say, we're going to look for that one that I just said, Monroe. Okay. So that's, pretend like that's our whole paper, and now I finished it, and now I want my reference list. Now I'm going to go up here, add a bibliography, and bam, and it's in APA. Let's check it because we always want to review. Okay, this is good. That's good. Yeah, so we have our APA. Doing. Now I see a problem. Okay, for this one, this is correct because you put your name of your article in sentence case. So this one's correct, this one's not. So let's see what the problem is. All right, so to do that, I'm going to have to drag my library over, and we're going to look for those. We're looking for Kluski, and then we're looking for Monroe and Kluski. So let's first look at, I'll just show you on Kluski. So let's pull this over, and I notice, that's supposed to be sentence case. Well, that means if it's wrong, that means that it's in here wrong. So we're looking for, I'm going to blow this up and let it be the full screen. We're looking for the author would be Kluski. Okay, so there it is. So let's see what was wrong with it. Wow, I see what's wrong with it. It's not entered correctly, so I'm going to fix it there. That means anytime I use it from now on, it'll be correct. I mean, you can't use any citation manager without looking at it because whatever's put in is what comes out. Now, this is not going to be capitalized because it's not a whole sentence that follows the colon. So I'll have to look that up too because sometimes I forget that. All right, so we have that. Now, when I enter that, it's going to be correct in here. So now let's go back to our Word document. And what we're going to do, we're going to have to update it. So we're going to go here. We're going to refresh. And you see it's corrected now. Oh, and it corrected my correction. All right, that looks good. So let's see. Then we have our Monroe. Monroe's messed up, so we're gonna go to the library, which is underneath here now, and we're gonna look for Monroe. right, let's say I must not have looked in the right place for that. We're going to search. Oh yeah, we have to get back out of there. Close that out. Okay, now we're looking for Monroe. And did we find one? Well, here it is right here. Oh, same problem. So now let's go over here and we're going to fix it over here. Freshman. You have to understand how APA works. You can't expect to review it. And this is the same with AI. You really have to check it because it's just whatever was put in is what's coming out. It's not actually thinking. Okay, in the digital age. Now, if it's a proper noun, you would leave it. If it's supposed to be capitalized. Web-based survey, and I already learned from that other one to leave that capitalized. So, all right, now we have that, and we're going to update that. So now we go back to our article, and we're going to, once again, we're going to refresh the document, and that is going to correct any problems. So let's see if there's any other problems. So that all looks good. That all looks good. If it's someone's name or something that needs to be capitalized, you leave it. All right, so now that was corrected and our bibliography is perfect. Got it? All right, so then I would just save the document. And I'm going to put this under here, and we'll just put it there. All right, so now let's say now I decide, okay, I'm going to pull my document out because I'm not done with it. I decide I'm going to work on it a little more. And I'm like, I don't really think that was a good reference there. So I'm going to just take it out. So I can edit this. I can edit the citation. So I'm going to take out this Kluski one. I decided oh, haha. This is how you add your page number if it's a oh yeah, more features. Okay, hold on. So if it's a direct quote, then you can put your page number there. So let's leave it in and let's just put a page number. Let's say it's 359. Okay, so now I've added that. I just have to see, so it added that. But it didn't add it to your reference because it does know the difference. Okay, so now I wanted to show you, okay, so I'm back in here typing. I decide I don't even want this Monroe reference, so I just delete it. Now, it's going to delete it from also my bibliography. Oh, it didn't delete. Ooh, whoops. Oh, yeah. So now we have to refresh the document, and you'll notice it's gone. Here with anything. Zotero is a free, very robust tool to use to manage your references and also your style. Okay, it can be found at zotero.org. And once you get to that, you'll see, I'm going to do a couple things here for you. Let's pull this up and let's see. I don't really need to do that. Let's go over here. I'll pull up a new tab and just drag it over so you can see this. So I found this at Zotero.org. And I'm already logged in, but you would download it on your computer. You also set up an account. You get a certain amount of free space, which you probably wouldn't exceed doing what you're doing. I did exceed it, so I have to pay for storage, but it's worth every cent because it's not that expensive. And so here's my account. It's going to show you different things, because there's also a way to connect with other people. Like, these are my groups that I do research with. This is a student that I'm working with out at Stanford who I just met on LinkedIn because we're working on a common research topic. So we're working together. And then this is a former student who's now a professor, and we're working on her topic for her dissertation. I was her co-chair, is about the ability and willingness, basically, of registered dietitians to support women with breastfeeding. And we'll talk about that in a lecture that I'll be having with you. So, so here's my account. You click here. This is what's on the web. It's a synchronized version of what's on my desktop. And you can see all the different projects I've worked on. I've done a lot of different things on this. It goes way back. And then I always have it, my references, because a lot of times researchers will keep researching the same topic and just take it further. And then you still have all your references that you used. You can see I worked on a lot. Whew. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. And then what I just showed you in the tutorial is how you then implement the use of the references into a Word document. Okay, it involved going to, let's see if I can go back. It involved going to the home for the Zotero, and what I did, here's their screenshot, so they can show you also. And there's some good tutorials here that you can view. I would highly recommend you learn how to do this. I'll show you another way why in a minute. But can collaborate with peers if you're working on a paper together. And so when you download it, what you'll get, you have to download two things. You download the Zotero program, and then you download the connector. They advise you to use Chrome, and the connector works with Chrome. Looks like you can use it for Firefox, Edge, and Safari. Oh,